Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Justin Wolf from Wolf Customs, and me and some friends are out on a nice little weekend hike and camp, and I wanted to show you guys my new headlamp. This is the Thrunite TH10, and I don't have the specs with me, but I will definitely include those in the description. But what I can tell you is this is one bright ass headlamp. The other nice thing is it's actually pretty small. The one negative thing that I will tell you about these, hold on, let me show you. It takes multiple different types of batteries, but they're all specialty batteries. Had to actually go to Interstate Batteries to find these, and they're not cheap neither. Forget about what I said about the batteries, because since shooting the original footage, or footage that you may have seen on one of my hiking videos, I talked about how these were specialty batteries and they were hard to come by and find and this thing and that. Well, after talking to some of my subscribers, they have informed me that this particular battery that I have in here now, you can find at every single one of your vape shops, because apparently that's what the vapes run off of. The other thing that I found out is you can use, instead of the single battery here, I can't remember what it's called, you'll find it in the description box, can be replaced by using two CR123 batteries. Now originally, I thought I could probably find these in Walmart because, well, the website showed they had them and this thing and that. I went to my local Walmart, couldn't find them anywhere. Went to another local Walmart, couldn't find them anywhere. Basically, is where I did find them was Academy Sports. Best store in the world. If you guys don't have an Academy Sports, I am so sorry, because if you do, they are amazing. But anyway, in the camping department where you find the flashlights, you will find CR123 batteries littered all over the place. So the fact that you can't find the batteries necessarily in Walmart, it's kind of a hassle. But if you want a bright headlamp that's relatively small, that is actually very solidly constructed, this is the one. In fact, out of all the headlamps that I've used so far, this one here is by far my favorite. But anyway, it feels good on my head. It has multiple modes. You've got the Firefly, medium, and then high. Now I also think that there's another mode. It's a secret mode, I think. Don't quote me, because like I said, I don't have the pamphlet or anything with me. Alright, hold on, I found it. So the secret mode, check it out. If you just go from off and you just instantly press down and hold the button, that is when it turns on and goes straight into Firefly mode. Then if you press and hold it, it goes into low, medium, and then high. So once I get back home, I'll take a look and let you guys know. But tonight, when the sun goes down, I'm going to show you exactly how bright this thing is. Alright, so basically we're just going to take a quick stomp through the woods here. And right now, I've got this thing on Firefly. And I guess it's really not Firefly mode on this one. It's just set on low. But this thing, even on low, actually puts off about average light as a normal headlamp. Hopefully you can tell with the camera, but when you bump it up to medium, you can see that it gets quite a bit brighter. And then when you go, oops, sorry, there we go. Now that is one bright headlamp. One of the downsides of having a Thrunite flashlight or any other extremely bright flashlight is you always want to have it on bright. Because you can see exactly where you're going. I can turn this down to a normal setting and I can still see where I'm going just fine. But man, now I've got a headlight on my head. Crazy bright. So ultimately, what are my final thoughts on this flashlight? I love it, okay? I know you guys are probably really sick and tired of flashlight videos and everything else, and quite frankly, so am I, but this headlamp, definitely the best headlamp I've used. May not be the best one you use, but certainly the best one I've used. Like I said before, it is relatively small. I like that. Very comfortable. I like that. Very easy to operate. I like that. Very well constructed. I like that. After I figured out a few things on the batteries, you know what? Hey, wasn't as bad as what I thought it was. One of the other things that some people will have a problem with is the swivel. It is a little stiff when it comes to swiveling. I don't mind that at all. I like it like this because I don't want to be walking and have this thing fall down, or you know what I'm saying. But ultimately, I love this headlamp. In fact, everybody knows I usually give this crap away. Sorry, y'all. This time, I'm keeping this one. Gotta be stingy every once in a while, right? Yeah, let's go with that. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and as always, have a good one.